And welcome back to Less Than Satisfactory. My name's Ethan.
And I'm Austin.
And are we joined by a special guest?
We are joined by a special guest. From the last episode, we had Morgan back in here. Hey! You can tell I'm repping something to kind of honor somebody who retired the other day, because obviously our film schedule doesn't
Is he
quite
dead now?
He's not dead. You're not gonna do this.
And I am definitely not wearing the same shirt.
I watched this at some point.
They'll never see it. Yeah. Anywho, so we're here to have another podcast, have some good talk. What did you guys bring to the table this week?
Well, Ethan's kind of a weeb, so we thought we'd go off on that.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Throwing around accusations here. Yes, last week we left, or last episode, week, whatever.
Same difference.
These come out at a scheduled interval.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
We were started discussing some anime at the end right there.
Just
We
enough
did.
to scare Austin off.
Yeah, I mean, again, I really only know about 3 animated
Okay.
shows.
Oh yeah, that might be what we should do today is find an anime for Austin.
Ooh.
Yes. So Austin, I think you should first start off by telling us what is your experience with the wonderful Japanese art that is anime, which actually really just means animated in Japanese, but whatever. It's a genre.
Alright,
It's no
so
genres.
does this include all animated stuff, or
Well,
just the Japanese anime?
Animated stuff from Japan, I guess is what we're going for.
So, as mentioned last week, in case you didn't catch it, Space Dandy I enjoyed. And really the only reason I started watching that is because I was watching Adult Swim at night, which is what I did a lot back in the day. And I saw a commercial that had an ad for them with a 30 Seconds to Mars song on it. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I watched it and I enjoyed it. So that's about the only one that I've seen that's recent, if you will. The other one's pretty much just Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, yeah, that is technically an anime.
Yeah. I actually did think about it. Yeah, I have seen some Pokemon.
Oh, yes.
I watched up until about the first movie.
That is okay. Honestly, the first movie is an excellent anime movie. I don't even care what people think. It's a great movie.
Everybody knows you were crying when the Pokemon were. It's inevitable.
No, I was just cutting onions. I swear.
Are you sure?
I always cut onions.
But so I watched up to that of Pokemon. So there was some.
Okay.
I watched Ruby. I don't know if that counts.
Not an anime, but definitely anime inspired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, no Digimon.
Oh, I guess I did watch the first season of Digimon.
Monsters.
But as soon as they switched up the
Champions.
As soon as they switched up the monsters, though, I was out. So you've seen it, is what I'm hearing.
Digimon was way better than Pokemon.
Well, yeah.
No, you can all fight me on that. Digimon's way better.
I'm not
They
gonna
seem
fight
to be
you
more
'cause I
free
agree.
at the very least.
I mean, they can talk. They didn't just repeat their stupid names all the time. Anyway, I'll rant about Pokemon later.
We'll include that in your rant series. I'll just write that down for later. Pokemon.
So, I guess going off of that, I mean, we should try and figure out what anime would be perfect for Austin to watch to get into anime.
That's a difficult question.
Well,
I also know for a fact that you are not a fan of subbed anime.
Yes, I have mentioned this to you on several occasions because it's turned me off on a couple of times that you've tried to get me into a show.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not reading subtitles. I don't like reading. I didn't like it in school, don't like it now. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not that person.
No, that's understandable.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you have an opinion?
So-
An opinion on the internet? Oh no.
So, right off the bat, something that everybody can be recommended is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's a great dub on Netflix. the animation's amazing. The storyline's one of the best storylines in all of anime. And just lots of climactic build the whole time. And great payoff with character development and just everything's wrapped in a nice package by the end of the anime. A bit of a long one though, but that I can always start there for a person. Do you have anything you think of right off the top of your head?
I mean, okay, so I guess I need to get a better idea of what you're going for. Are you going for? Do you want just something that's generally entertaining, or are you going for something more comedic like Space Dandy?
I mean, I do like comedy.
Okay.
Like, I mean, most of the shows I watch are comic-based shows.
Well,
Like, should I talk about some TV shows I like, maybe?
okay,
Would that help?
that might be a good place to go.
Alright, I can talk about one that I've really enjoyed that currently goes on still, because most of the other ones are just older shows. Like, you know, That 70s Show, or I really enjoy Frasier. I don't know why. It's weird, I'm aware. The current one I enjoy is AP Bio.
Oh, that's a funny show.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch it. It looks pretty funny.
It is spectacular. Very funny all the way through. Lots of dark humor. So if you have a show that perhaps includes dark humor, I do enjoy that.
There's several that come to mind, but they're all subbed.
Well, one that kind of pops out to me. It's got a little bit of dark humor, and it's also based in space. Is Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
An older one. Yes.
Yeah, it's about a.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 people that are kind of stuck on a spaceship, and they're smugglers generally.
And mercenaries.
Yeah.
And they'll do anything for a buck.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're just
those
kind
kind of people.
Low lifes that need to get money. they're kind of they're respectable
Low
people.
life isn't
Are
the
they
right
working
word to
corners,
describe
or?
strike, but
Yeah, no,
a little bit.
well, maybe one of them kind of is.
Oh, interesting.
That is definitely a good anime. I never finished it.
I highly recommend it. The dub's pretty good too.
Oh!
So it is.
Samurai Champloo!
Oh!
How did we not think
Samurai
of this
Champloo.
earlier?
Shampoo.
No, it's just a bunch of samurai massaging each other's head, lots of
Yeah.
lather.
Oh, so that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, a lot of shirtless animated
Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually,
Oh,
it's a really great kind of alternate history sort of anime set in, is it like kind of Edo period Japan, but it's got like a hip hop theme to it to an extent. It follows 2 crazy warriors. One's a really stoic kind of nerdy glasses wearing guy.
A well-studied traditional Japanese swordsman.
And then the other one's just sort of a wild, uncouth.
He's a samurai brawler. He'll
Yeah.
use anything in the area to try and get his advantage. He, despite just having a sword as a weapon, he has shoes that are lined on the bottom with metal. So he tries to block swords with that. And he does a lot of like hip hop dancing as his moves to kick people and block their attacks.
That kind of reminds me of a guy in Tekken named Tiger Jackson.
Yes,
Yeah.
very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, very similar fighting styles, but he just goes crazy. But the whole point of the anime is these 2 guys get hired on by this girl, and she has to. She's trying to find her. Well, they don't really say who it is, but the
She's looking
samurai
for-
who smells of sunflowers.
Okay.
Have you ever smelled a sunflower?
No.
That's because they don't smell.
Not really. Well, I don't smell, but anyway.
That's very interesting.
But yeah, it's the music is absolutely amazing for that.
Oh,
for
one of
that.
those with the good scores.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like smooth jazz hip hop.
Yep.
I could get behind that. I mean,
So
something to just be mellow with.
Oh,
So that's another reason to watch Cowboy Bebop. Is the music is also very good in that one. It's more of a smooth jazzer theme, less hip hop. But yeah, it's
With a
really
hint
good.
of twang and some tech at sometimes.
Yeah, it's just good. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and write these down, and we're gonna hit our first commercial break here.
Sounds great to
Alright.
me.
All right, we're back. So we just finished up our anime talk. We discussed the next topic we were going to switch to, though, and Morgan ran away.
I tried.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about what I've brought out here today, which is the NBA playoffs.
Ooh, yes.
So how much do you know about the NBA, Ethan?
So much. I know lots about the NBA, the National Basketball Athletic
Alliance.
Alliance, National Basketball Alliance.
Had to phone a friend for that one, didn't you?
No, that was just my conscience speaking. So I've seen Game of Zones. Have you ever heard of the YouTube series Game of Zones?
I have. I do enjoy it thoroughly.
Yes, it's a Game of Thrones parody based on the NBA.
I highly encourage, by the way, if
Yes.
you do enjoy the NBA.
So I know that's the extent of my NBA knowledge right there.
Do you know any teams?
I know I could probably name most of the teams.
Okay.
The Pacers.
All right, let's just see if you can name at least 8 teams in the playoffs.
Oh, in the playoffs? Oh no! Oh, no.
There's a total of 16.
No.
Let's see if you can name at
There's
least half of them.
The Celtics.
What?
Celtics? I
Yes,
refuse.
Celtics.
No, I refuse to say Celtics. That's dumb. That is not how you pronounce that word, Boston. It's Celtics.
Moving on.
The Celtics.
Who else?
I mean, the Warriors probably.
Yeah.
Okay, not the Lakers. They did not make the playoffs. Pacers did make the playoffs though.
Pacers did, yes. You're at 3.
The Raptors.
That was a shot in the dark, but yes.
The Nuggets.
I don't know how, but yes, they did make the playoffs. Do you know what city they're in?
Denver. Denver.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is the Denver Nuggets.
The Hornets? No.
I'm sorry, that question.
I kind of feel like I knew that one.
Nah, they were the first team out, or second team out. One of
Okay.
2. I can't remember if they ended up.
Do all of the teams go to the playoffs? Because there's only like
No.
30 teams. How are there still 16 teams in the playoffs?
There are 30 teams. There's 8 teams from both the East and the West that make the playoffs.
Okay.
Because there's a total of 15 on each.
The Bulls exist, right? Chicago Bulls? Oh.
They did not make the playoffs
How many
because they
have I
have a
made?
terrible team.
How many have I made it up to? 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta get 4 more, Ethan. Come on. We can do it. I believe in you. I'll give you a hint. It's not this one.
The Heat.
Did not make it. Well, LeBron's not there anymore.
I mean,
so.
yeah, you're not wrong. Who do they have? Dwayne Wade?
Yeah, Wade's good, but unfortunately, this was his swan song year because he decided to retire at the end of this year as well.
The Pistons?
Yes, the Pistons did make the playoffs. They are the 8th seed, and they're going to get blown out by the Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks!
Damn.
I forgot about them! Of course!
Because they have your Greek freak,
Oh, yeah,
Giannis.
Giannis, I don't remember his last name.
Starts with an A, ends with a roar.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, the Bucks. That's not short for anything, right? Yeah.
Nope, just the Bucks.
Yep, the Timberwolves, right?
They did not make the playoffs, but I'm impressed that you knew them. Is
Well,
that because of the Jimmy Butler part of the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. The only thing, yeah. So that's gonna be. I don't even know. The Jazz.
The Jazz made the playoffs.
Yes. I know a player on the Jazz, right? I think he's still there.
He's probably not.
That famous basketball player from Butler, like Hayward.
He's a oh, hold on, let me get this correct. He's a Celtic now.
Yes, a Celtic.
Yeah.
God intended. The A's.
You keep looking at
What are you talking about? I'm just looking at my reflection and questioning my conscience.
So, the gentleman from earlier, Morgan, is over there trying to help him out.
The Bills.
That's the NFL!
Oh, dang it. How many do I have to get to?
One.
Just one more? Oh my gosh. No, I got this. I can do this.
Wow, this is the worst game of charades ever. I wish we had a camera on him.
I don't do charades. No, I can't figure out. Like, people try to make me read their lips all the time. I'm like, I can't read lips. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. No. Fuck you too. There's gotta be the Grizzlies. That's not a team anymore.
No, it is a team.
Oh, it is.
It just didn't make the playoffs. So unfortunately, I cannot accept that.
The Kings.
But it is a team.
I think is wait no. I was thinking of the hockey team.
Yeah, the LA Kings are a bit better than the Sacramento Kings. Anything else?
The Nets. That's the Brooklyn Nets.
You are correct.
Yes!
The Nets did make the playoffs.
Right, they have... Kyrie Irving... No, that's the Celtics.
Yeah. So you know Kyrie Irving.
Well, yeah, I've seen Game of Zones.
Literally all your NBA knowledge is from Game Zones.
Yep.
That is hilarious but saddening.
I mean, I've read a little bit out here and there, like LeBron James. I know his stuff.
Is it because he's in film now?
Oh, no, gosh.
It's as bad as John Cena's movies.
I mean, is it out yet? Space... Okay, for those of you who might not know, they're making another Space Jam, and it's going to be starring LeBron James for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't really know why. It just sounds like a train wreck, if you will.
I mean, there's got to be... Are there any NBA players with like more acting cred than LeBron James? There's got to be someone.
No, not really. I mean, Kyrie's acted and stuff.
I mean, they're really good at flopping, right?
LeBron was the best at that.
Actually, LeBron James he might get an Oscar for this, let's be honest.
Yeah, him and
I can't wait for him to flop in the box office.
Oh. You're not wrong is the problem. Yeah, I mean there's a couple more out there, but LeBron's the biggest one.
Oh, who's that guy that was married to the Kardashian? Blake Griffin? Yeah, he's been on TV.
I don't think he was married to him, but Lamar Odom was.
Oh,
but he had some other issues that we're not going to talk about right now because it's time for another ad break. Thank you.
It's your friendly neighborhood farmer here, Ethan, representing the Less Than Satisfactory podcast. And if you want to grow your lamps, then come check out Less Than Satisfactory on the YouTubes. You can like and subscribe to keep up to date. And if you want to stay really up to date, you can like us on Facebook. And just want you to know, about every other week we're going to try and come out with a new podcast. And I want you to be there.
Back. So I made Ethan do all the NBA stuff, so it's only fair he gets to do it to me too. What sports are you picking?
Oof, well, I mean, I'm not going to claim to be an expert, but I do enjoy me a good hockey game once in a while. So I go for... There are also 16 teams in the NHL playoffs.
I don't think I know 16 NHL teams.
Well... We're about to find out if you do. So, I mean, just like before, all you gotta name is 8.
8, alright.
And I have a list of them, and I will check them off as we go, because otherwise I will forget.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the ones that I do know.
Okay.
So, there's the Dallas Stars.
Dang it.
Did they make it?
Yeah, they did. You got one right.
Okay. LA Kings.
No, they did not make it.
Okay, that sucks. Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Boston Bruins.
Yes, of course.
And I actually forget the other one I knew beforehand, but I did hear Morgan during our break talk about these swirly things called hurricanes.
Oh gosh. Yes, they. Can you name what city they're from?
Florida?
Not quite.
Is it in Florida?
It's south.
Of Florida?
No, it's not.
Puerto Rico?
No, it's not south of Florida, but it's in the south.
It's in the south. Talladega.
No, it's still in Florida.
No, that's in Alabama, so.
Okay,
Because NASCAR.
I know lots about the south.
Okay. Clearly.
I believe it's in Charlotte. Or is it Charleston? Oh man, now I'm sad. I don't actually know.
Miami? Is that charades for Miami?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, viewers, that don't get to see Morgan trying to act these teams out, but man, we need to get a second camera just for that.
But there are. I mean, I'll give you the hint. One of the teams in the playoffs deals with a flying object. That's the name.
UFOs?
No. You actually mentioned this team while we were talking during the break.
I did?
Yes, you definitely did.
Wait. Was it the one that I was talking about from New York? The football teams in New York?
Maybe.
Is it the Jets?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Do you know where the Jets are located? What is their location tag? I guess is that what you call the first part of the name?
Well, I'm assuming they're not also in New York.
No, they're not in New York.
So that
There
means
are 2 hockey teams in New York, actually, maybe 3.
okay, that's kind of cool. If I were to venture to guess, I'd say Canada.
Oh, yes, the Canada Jets. Canada just has one NHL team.
Well, Canada just has one NBA team.
It's actually the Winnipeg Jets.
How did
Which
they
is
get-
where?
In Canada?
So I'm right.
Yeah, okay.
Not really. I mean,
Alright, so you've managed to make it up to 5.
okay, I'll take 5 for now.
We got 3 more.
Well, I'm assuming there's teams with birds. So Ravens and Cardinals, I assume, are not on there.
Nope.
So,
There's actually not a whole lot of bird named teams in hockey. Actually, I can't really think of any.
oh wait, I remember doing something the other day where there was Golden Knights.
Yes,
Is
the
it-
Golden Knights.
Is that a team?
Yes, it is. It's a very new team. They recently were added to the league. Do you know where the Golden Knights are located?
Is that the biggest one?
Yes, that is
Okay.
the biggest one.
All right.
Vegas Golden Knights.
Did they make the playoffs?
Yes, they did.
Oh,
They're
okay.
actually really good.
Wait, it's an expansion team?
Yes, they almost won the championship last year, I believe.
That's impressive. How did that happen?
They got lots of great draft picks and other players.
I'm fine with that. All right.
You got 2 more. Can you just squeeze out 2?
Are there big cats involved?
Yes, actually. One of the teams is named after a big cat. Well, okay, its logo is a big cat. It is not named after a big cat.
No.
But cats are this type of animal.
Felines?
Yes. I'll even give you the hint. The Nashville felines.
Nashville felines.
Okay, to be fair, their logo
Yeah.
is an extinct cat.
Sabers?
Yeah. And actually, that is a team, but they did not make the playoffs.
Ah,
That's Buffalo.
well, that's neither here nor there. Buffalo doesn't do anything ever. You know this. You've seen their football team.
Okay, so cats are the big cats are considered apex.
Predators?
Yes, the Predators, the Preds.
Wait. So the Predators is the team name.
Yes, the Nashville Predators.
That's actually a kick-ass team name.
Yeah, no, the hockey has great team names.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the LA Kings name and Dallas Stars.
the
I mean, those
Golden
are cool.
Knights.
Golden Knights, yeah.
Yeah.
From what I know, they're cool. Oh, shut up.
One of them really sucks.
One Golden Knight?
No. He hasn't named it yet.
Oh, well, yeah, no, there are terrible hockey names too. Yeah, you got one left. You can do this.
I assume there's more Canadian teams.
There are more Canadian teams.
Vancouver?
What?
Canadians.
No, it's the Montreal Canadiens.
Did they make it?
No.
Damn. Wait, was that baseball?
No, the Canadians?
Yeah, there's
No, then there's the Montreal Canadiens.
Okay.
They spell it the French way. Because they're French.
Are you trying to make a crepe over there? Crepe. On the nose. You're eating waffles. On the nose.
I don't even understand.
Is it pancakes?
No,
With
there's...
syrup.
Oh, he's almost there.
Okay, nose and syrup.
Have you ever seen the Canadian
Not
flag?
Yeah, it's got a maple leaf on it.
What?
Wait, they're called the maple leaf?
There is, in one of the original 6 teams, I believe, is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Not even, like, properly pluralizing
Wait,
leaves.
did they not even put a V in it?
No, it's Leafs. It's,
Thanks, Canada.
all that national health care.
Yeah, that's great. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go to a break and then we'll come back and wrap up the show for you. We're back again. I know that there's an additional ad break compared to the last couple of videos we've done, but Ethan over here did inform me of some other teams that there are in the NHL, and I'm so sorry for NHL fans. Those names are terrible.
I mean, yeah, they grow on you.
Do they? Do the Blue Jackets really grow on you?
I mean, it's patriotic, I think, is what it's supposed to be. I think a long time ago, they had the Red Jackets. Well, the people that were fighting for independence they were the Blue Jackets, I think, is what they were going for. I don't really know.
You said they're from Columbus, right?
Yeah, Columbus.
Why does Columbus have a team?
I don't know. Why does Carolina have a team? Or Tampa? Now there's a cool team name, though.
What?
The Lightning.
I mean, I do like Lightning and anything Storm related.
Yeah, it's a great logo, too.
Yeah, going back to the NBA stuff, I do enjoy the OKC Thunder for the same reason.
Oh, yeah, the Thunder, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're another team that made the playoffs that you didn't get.
Oh, right, they have, like, Kevin Durant?
No, they used to.
Oh.
Oh, if you were to have said that 4 years ago, you'd been right.
Wait, no, I remember that Game of Zones episode where he gets sent to, I think, House Lakers?
Warriors.
No, Warriors, that's right. Did he
Because-
suck there?
No, he's done great there.
Oh, well, damn.
Mm-hmm. He won a Finals MVP as well as 3 titles.
What? How did Steph Curry not get the MVP?
Steph Curry's never gotten an MVP.
What? He's supposed to be, like, so good, though.
He's damn good, but to my knowledge, he still hasn't gotten the Finals MVP. He's gotten the regular season MVP, but not the Finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Who cares about the finals?
well, I mean, it's literally the only accolade he doesn't have yet.
Oh, well, that's fair.
Yeah, so
Why isn't he in the Space Jam movie, then? Is he better than
Steph.
LeBron James?
In my opinion, yeah.
Oh.
There's several people that I would rank above LeBron, but
Now, okay, we're talking, well, LeBron is kind of, I mean, no offense to him, he's over the hill now a little bit. Like,
yeah.
He's reached the pinnacle of his career, and now he's like, over here, like kind of a third
Off
of the way.
camera.
A third of the way, yeah, he's off camera now. That's what retirement means.
It's Jesus.
Where he's like, he's a little bit down the other side of the mountain.
So So you're saying, like, you know, he's in the twilight of his career, if you
Yes, the twilight. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's that late. Kind of like he's in the late afternoon. It's about like
Is he breaking dawn?
5:30. He's about like 5:30 in his career. 5:30 in the afternoon.
5:30 in the afternoon?
Yeah,
I mean, that's better than 9 in the afternoon.
because he's already hit. I mean, the peak of the day is usually around 4, because it's like that's when you're at. Well, no, 3 is when you're at like peak energy, and then you start kind of fading after that, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just me.
Yeah, you probably are, but that's beside the point. I do agree with you, though. LeBron's best years are behind him, but he's still okay. He's still decent.
Okay.
He's a top tenner.
I mean, the Lakers didn't make the playoffs.
No, and this is the first time LeBron's ever missed the
Yeah,
playoffs.
it's the first time LeBron hasn't carried his team to the playoffs.
Yeah, well, I honestly think his back is just too sore to do it now. I mean, he had to carry that Cavs team for quite a while.
Yeah.
Like, before they got good.
Wait, did they make the playoffs?
Cavs?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not by a lot.
Oh, okay.
They only have one person of any value. He's white, and he's injured.
Oh. Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Although he is also past his prime, his name is Kevin Love.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You've probably heard of him.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
He Game of Zones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's always going back to Game of Zones.
It's a great series. I mean,
You're not wrong, but
it's hilarious.
life isn't about Game of Zones.
I mean, what is life but a series of zones?
What?
You heard me. Life is just a series of zones.
Is it? Is it though?
Yeah, you got your first zone when you're born, and like it's the first place you live. And, I mean, time can be in a zone, just like space can be in a zone. Zoning, man, that's where it's at.
On that note, I think we need to end because Ethan's getting tired and rambling about stupid stuff.
I mean, that's just my life. It's just my zone.
Just say something witty to the camera.
I mean, thanks for joining. You guys are great. I'm glad you could hear my wonderful thoughts.
I'm not.
Getting this out.